Hey kids, and welcome back to Skyrim Forever, featuring IF the Ice Fiendess of the North, and we're here at the season finale of Season 1,
Let's get going.
back where it all started in Windhelm. The Ice Fiendess
My brother died.
is
Things won't be
home
the same without him.
with the snow and the cold. Wow, look at that majestic looking ice dog there. All right, and we have made a decision. Oh, what's going on?
I lost my twin sister a while back.
Wow, it looked like
Have you ever lost anyone close?
I don't. These guards are ready to attack something. Did something follow us in the gates? This is what happens. We have the Open City Skyrim mod. Oh, a dragon overhead. Well, we are the Dragonborn, so I guess we're gonna fight a dragon now. We were headed to the palace to talk to Ulfric. It looks like the dragon's flying away. It must have been following us. These dragons are sniffing something out. All right, let's see if we can get up there, or if it's flying away.
Forming the Dawn Guard.
The Dawn Guard.
Vampire hunters or something in the
Okay.
old fort near Riften.
Oh, there we go. We've reached that point in the storyline, which is a great point. Yeah, this is a good breaking point for our story. So, right when the Dawn Guard spawns. I don't think we're doing that in this character, but we will. You know, if the Dawn Guard's in the game, that means people are going to get killed by vampires in the cities and things like that also. So, okay. Well, can we get back on track here? Okay. Well, it looks like we went looking for that dragon and couldn't find it. So we're headed back finally. Haha, it took the whole day. And so we're going back here to Windhelm to talk to Ulfric Stormcloak himself. Alright, I love the open cities. Look at this with the door open. I haven't been using this mod a lot recently, so it's pretty refreshing. And as you know, if you've watched this series at all, I recorded all this footage 3 years ago, and most of the episodes I had done the voiceovers for, except for maybe the last 5 or 6 of them. I just had some raw footage. Actually, last 9, I think. But, so I've been editing this footage down, and I got it to 25 episodes like all of my recent series have. So did have to make these last few a little shorter, but here we are. And like I said at one point, this is just a good way to group these together, because here we are.
We've intercepted couriers from
Talking to
Solitude.
Ulfric himself,
The Empire's
finally.
putting a great deal of pressure on the White Run.
Well, he's busy.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that.
They're
They
trying to
all
get all
know
the
that.
Jarls on their side.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
They're waiting for us.
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls.
Ooh.
Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Man, this guy's got the
Things
plan.
change on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not, as you can see, I have much that requires my
Okay.
attention. If you're inclined to gab, there are some nice prison
Oh,
guards you
jeez.
may
All
like
right.
to
Well, yeah, we're the hero here. We helped Ralof, maybe.
Railof's alive.
We didn't really do that, but
I hope that's true. He's a damn good
because we
man,
didn't do the
but
real
he
start of the
hasn't
game,
returned
but
yet.
it's still there.
So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar.
Okay.
I'm always looking for able fighters.
All right.
Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your past stays in the past. And you fight for me with honor and integrity.
Oh, maybe we
welcome
did
you
fight
to
with
our
him because we
ranks.
went there. We did go there afterwards.
Are
Yeah.
behind you.
Actually, we did.
Beyond that
We
fear,
did hang
I
out with
still
him.
need
Tell me,
convinced.
Why is a foreigner?
Who says I'm
want
a
to fight for
foreigner?
Skyrim.
What? Skyrim's my home. You kidding me?
Fair enough. But are you willing to die for
What
your
the heck?
home?
Yeah. That's why I'm here.
All right. But before I can put you to use, I need to know how much you can
Okay.
take. I have a little test for you.
Yeah, I got it.
That's what I like to hear. So long as you can back up those words with steel. I'm sending you to Serpentstone Island. If you
Serpentstone
survive,
Island.
you pass. If you die, well, you weren't going to be much use to me anyway.
All right.
It's where men have tested their metal for ages.
Okay.
There's a strange
I've
rock
killed a bunch of
formation
dragons, you
built
know.
by the ancients. Something about that place attracts the ice wraiths. You
Oh,
kill an
ice
ice
wraiths.
wraith out there.
No
and I have
problem.
all the proof I need about you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do
We'll
it.
see about
Yeah.
that.
So we
won't
just
we?
joined the Stormcloaks,
Here,
guys.
take
Yeah.
this.
If you didn't
You need
notice,
it.
we just
Use
joined
it
the
on
Civil
island.
War
Don't
quest line.
lose it. That's all the help you're getting. Try
Yeah.
not to die.
So we finally did what every Nord in this game wants to do: is join the Stormcloaks and fight the good fight.
Let them die with their
So this
false
is a
kings.
great spot to end
We've been
chapter
soldiers a
1. Not
long
the second, of course. We still have
We
the rest
know
of this
the
episode,
price
but
of freedom.
this is a great
People are
shift
still
in our
weighing things in
character.
their
We've
hearts.
definitely leveled up
What's
our
left of
character here.
Skyrim to wager?
Let's listen. They're arguing about politics there anyway. So we're back here where it all began. Candle Hearth Hall in Windhelm, where we spent our first night in this game. And I guess we're making some dinner here. Let's see what we got. Not that much stuff. We need more salt, I guess. No, we have tons of salt. We just don't have any food. All right, see what I was saying in a previous episode, I think, about how these chops are worth 25 each. That's so much gold we can make just from killing animals. So it's great for a hunter
Ours is to
character. You
follow,
can just,
friend.
you know, sell pelts and sell meat, and you don't even have to raid bandits and stuff like that. So
Lead on.
not that we're that type, but we do have a campsite. We're doing that stuff a little bit, and we are enjoying the wildlife in this. A source of much amusement, fighting
Ours is to
wolves,
follow,
etc.
friend.
So let's cook up all this food and we'll eat it. Rogue, you'll eat some. Maybe we'll sell some. And we're over encumbered by 15 extra pounds of meat. I don't know how that happened. How did that get more? Like, how did that weigh more? Like the cooked one over the raw one? I don't know. Oh, you know why? Because we get 2 for each one or something like that. So it doubled our output or something. All right. So yeah, we're just gonna get prepared for the fight. So it's pretty cool. All right, this other series I did recently, Wolf the Worm, a voiced character who's also a Nord. He went to join the Stormcloaks, as every Nord wants to do, as I said.
Got
And
those dark elf refugees will take
all
over
right,
this
stop
city if we
complaining.
aren't careful.
But you know, with
Thirsty,
Wolf,
food
he's
for
like
the
scared
hungry.
of weird magical stuff. So he was like, "No, ice race, no thanks. I'm gonna have to train for a while before I can deal with those." He was not anxious to go prove his mettle in that way. But of course, if here the Ice Fiendess of the North, she is not gonna take anything from anybody. Look at that, 50 meat. Anyway, got subtracted there. Yeah, so that's right up her alley, dealing with ice wraiths. I mean, ice against ice, she doesn't have a huge advantage, but she has our wits and a sharp blade as well, so we can deal with those. I'm not quite sure why. Oh, I'm just selling what she has, the gold. Yes, she only has 6 gold left, so I'd like to sell all those to her, but
Enjoy your stay. And don't
she doesn't
break
want any
nothing.
more of that. All right, stop complaining. All right, we're gonna slowly walk out to the market. Get rid of all this stuff.
To oblivion and back, as they say.
All right, Deacus. So yeah, I don't know that we're gonna be taking our companions on the Civil War. I don't see Rogi too much as a soldier type, and I don't know if Deacus there wants to fight with the Stormcloaks personally. I mean, I don't think they really like lizards all that much, so I got no problem with him, but I can't expect him to be loyal to the Stormcloaks and put his life on the line for them. So it looks like when we pick up chapter 2 of this series, we will have to find some new followers. So that'll be cool. And I think we do have a spectral follower that we can use too. Alright, I kind of like the slow walk when we're in the town, honestly. The over-encumbered walk. Like, it's super annoying in a dungeon, but it works. It works out here. So we should go to the meat cellar over there, but yeah, let's go to... Well, she'll buy stuff too. We have a lot of stuff, I think.
If you want to trinkets, odds and ends, that
I think
sort
we
of
still
thing.
have to go to Rogi and all that. Alright. Well, at least we can get rid of this. Yeah, I guess I'm not too concerned with being super immersive and selling it to the meat guy. Oh, well, she only has 90 gold too. Did I must have just sold stuff to her. I don't know how.
Thank you.
That's
for your
really low
custom.
amount of gold for a vendor like that.
I lost my twin
Well, where is
sister
the
a
meat
while
guy?
back.
He's not even there.
My father says we need to just get on with our lives.
Well, maybe
It's
the
that easy.
Now here's a
cheese lady will
everything I got
sell
on
stuff.
display, really.
She's like a farm stand. She'll take it. And she only has 94 gold. This is going to take forever. So, yeah. Well, here we are, the grand finale of Season 1, and we are selling meat. Yeah.
You one of those Skyrim for
For the
Nords
Nords?
types?
No. I got to...
Farewell, then.
But I don't feel like talking to you right now about that. I'm looking for the meat guy. I got a ton of meat to sell. And the guy's gone. He's just gone. He probably got killed by a dragon or something. That's not the meat guy.
I made my fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm retired.
Alright, we don't need salt to him.
Winds and calm seas.
Well,
That's an old sailor's part.
Need something?
yeah, I need the guy that works the stand to sell him. I got venison here. It's gonna go bad.
Buying and selling a wide
We
range
made
of
50
assorted
frickin' venison. I can't even sell it to anyone. Alright, anyway, alright. Here we are. Down in the slums of Windhelm, dealing with the dark elves. And we're buying some soul gems. So we weren't able to fill these expensive soul gems, but we have plenty of gold now, so we can finally enchant our bow. Alright, what do we got? Potions. Let's see. We need some healing.
I like
No.
to share my good fortune. Some may call this junk.
I don't know what I'm doing
I
here.
call them treasures.
Now, if I was in the midst of producing this series a few years ago, I probably would edit some of this stuff out, but
All right, then.
I didn't really go over this footage
get going.
with a fine-tooth comb. It's just, I just wanted to get this stuff
Trader
done
dropped by
because I like
recently
the
with
ending of
some
this
lovely
series.
pieces,
We're
if
looking
you'd like
around
to
for a
have a look.
table or anything.
I'm still here.
Looks like we gotta go, I think, back to the... Oh,
To
wait,
a
there's
stuffy
one
end and
out in
back.
the
What is it?
open. I think there's one out in the market, an enchanting table. And there's one in the palace as well, so... The docks are that way. We haven't done anything in the docks in this playthrough, or any of my recent playthroughs, so... I'm gonna have to do a character like that really soon. That's what I love about the way I've been approaching every character is I just sort of limit the towns and geographical areas they go to so that when I play another character, it's completely different. Like, I haven't even been to Markarth with any of my characters in a while, so, but I do have one that centered their story around there, so it's pretty interesting.
You're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Yeah. Oh, I guess we need a enchanter's potion. There we go. So now we can make a super powerful enchanting weapon. Just by drinking that before we make it. So this is what I'm talking
Hope to see
about.
you again
When I talk
soon.
in my other series, Lucette, she's an alchemist. So this is more like a little grindy. Like, I'm just trying to get the best weapon. But I'm not doing it to make gold or anything. I'm just doing it because this is what I need to use. So, yeah. We're going to see if we have any enchanting clothing we can wear or jewelry. Alright. I guess not. Sometimes you just randomly pick up like a ring of enchanting.
Something they tell soldiers so they'll
something
risk
like
their
that.
lives.
I don't haggle. If you want a lower price, look
Oh,
elsewhere.
that's the problem with this enchanting table. She thinks you're trying to buy something the whole time you're here. All right, so we have this woodsman
Travel more, but who
unique
wants to deal with all
bow,
the soldiers
and we
these
are going to
days?
enchant it with frost damage. Finally, this is taking us so long. So now we just have to
If you're looking to get a
see
drink,
here. You can
Candlehill
weigh
Hall's
like
got
the
warm
more
fires
damage,
and
the
strong
damage
ale.
versus the amount of charges. So, you know.
Fruits and vegetables.
And with our grand
all ripe
soul
and
gem,
ready
it's
for
going to
your
be
table.
maxed out
Quickly.
at this level. So, but did I drink my potion? I don't think I drank my potion yet.
Need something?
All right, just sort of testing which
Need
one
something?
is better to use there.
Take home Windhelm's finest and freshest
Looking at
produce
the
today.
difference.
Speak quickly.
See, she won't stop talking. All right, so we can also see what.
Hmm?
I'm just trying to plan out everything before
You
we
want
go in
something
here.
from me?
Because we also want to do some of our clothing. We can enchant our cape that we've been wearing with archery.
Make
So,
it quick.
For sale.
so see, with the greater, it's 10, and with the it's 15. So see,
Need
I might
something?
want to use the grand for this one and not for the bow, because it might actually end up making the bow more powerful
Mhm.
that way. You know, so it's just kind of weighing the different items here, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna
Speak
choose yet.
quickly.
We can also put muffle on our boots, which would be the grand is.
Need something?
It doesn't. There's not even a value, so I can just put the petty on there, and it's the
I
same.
don't haggle. If you want a lower price, look elsewhere.
It doesn't even have a value. So this is why we test it all beforehand, and then I guess I'll drink the potion
I'd
after
travel
that.
more, but
So
who wants to deal with
This
all the
is
soldiers
actually
these
incredible.
days?
I made this series 3 years ago. I had all through episode 16 done,
If you're looking
completely
to get a
done and
drink,
ready to go.
Candlehill Hall's got
Then the
warm
ones
fires
after
and
that, I had
strong
4
ale.
episodes edited, but not voiceovers. And then these last few, I've just had loose
Make it
files and
quick.
all that stuff, and I just sort of edit them together in the last few days. Well, if you watched Wolf the Worm series, he ended episode 25 with creating a new outfit, and it was a big
something?
deal. He finally made a cloak. And this series was the same way. It had the same pattern, where I'm finally making this bow that I've needed to make for, basically this whole
want some?
thing. I could have had if I just found one, I could have had a bow at the beginning I had been using with an ice enchantment. I wasn't avoiding it, but I never found one, and I never was able to enchant that well until now, where I could buy the grand soul
Yes.
gems and all that stuff. So it's pretty incredible
Fresh
that
fruit
this
and
is
vegetables
the
for
end
sale.
of this season, and it parallels completely the
quick.
end of that season. And even Lucette the Unlucky, she got her house in the last episode, so she did
Make it
sort of the
quick.
same thing, leveled up, but not in a quest way. I mean, in this one we just joined the Stormcloaks too, so that's a storyline thing. But just in terms of their
Take
equipment,
home Windhelm's
I
finest and
really like
freshest
that. So
produce today.
I am really
Yes.
looking forward to season 2 of all these series. We're going to continue all of them in the next few months. Wolf the Worm, the voiced character, Nord roleplay. We have Lucette the Unlucky, our, what is
I
she
don't
called?
haggle.
Alchemist and
Lower price.
conjuration expert. And now we have IF the Ice Fiendess of the North, which I will hopefully continue this series once I clean up all my mod files and all that stuff. Because this one I did on PC years ago. I've been using Xbox recently. It's actually worked out way better than I thought. So I've really been enjoying that workflow. Fallout on Xbox a little harder to deal with. I've had some freezes and crashes with that. But Skyrim is running beautifully. There's enough mods to keep my interest, and the whole workflow from the video filming it to editing it is extremely smooth for me. The files take up less space. They probably don't look quite as crisp as this one does visually, but honestly, it doesn't matter that much right now. Anyway, look at this. We have our entire gear, loadout done. We have an exquisite woodsman bow with 13 points of frost damage to health and
I'd travel
stamina
more, but who wants
to
to deal
freeze
with all the
everyone.
soldiers these
We've
days?
upgraded our boots and other armor, and we are ready to
Lord
join
Nilsson
the
has been
Stormcloaks
wrecked
and
since
prove
your
our
sister was
worth
killed.
as the Dragonborn and as the savior of our people. So join us next time when we're back with Chapter 2 of IF
Cookware,
the
knives,
Ice
and
Fiendess.
cooking
Let's play
tools.
Skyrim Forever.